Right, I'm going to throw a spanner in the works here because what I'm going to say here may be a little bit controversial. I think the GoPro Hero 4 video quality, not necessarily frame rates, is not as good as the GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black Edition. It may be just due to the fact that it's maybe doing too much in-camera sharpening. There may be different situations if you're using ProTune and you can decrease the level of sharpness, but straight out of the box, if you're using this camera and you're using it just in its normal settings, I don't think this is giving quite as good an image quality as the GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black Edition. To give you an example, the last video I shot, I was out here and there's a great view over Edinburgh. I'm going to upload this video at 720p resolution so I can zoom into the points which I'm trying to make here. And this video here is fully at 1080p. I've got a 27-inch Mac here, and that's the size in terms of the resolution, so it's 1:1. And the problem is, if you look at the diagonal part of this hill here at the back, the crags, it's blocky. Like really, you can see the individual lines, which I would say, yeah, you'd expect that if you'd scaled this up, but this is at natively at 1080p. There should be 1080 lines all the way down there, and I really should not be able to see lines as obvious as that. If I go to the GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black Edition, look at the difference there. The quality, it looks like the actual area is not as sharp, but the actual ridge itself is straight, like properly straight. Look at the difference there. So that definitely looks like there's in-camera sharpening, which is actually degrading the image by quite a bit. If we look also even, let's say we look down at this little car down at the corner here. Definitely I would be saying that with the GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black Edition, the image quality at 1080p is superior. So, and that's it, not in ProTunes. To give an example of the actual scales of the images, so if that's it at 1080p, and annoyingly you can see it, see the lines there, a 720p video looks like that. So if we scale that one up, so if we go back, there's the full, and let's go back to scale this one all the way up. So it looks a lot blurrier, but the lines are still there, but they don't seem to be that much more pronounced. So I'm just wondering, maybe at 1080p on the GoPro Hero 4, is it actually shooting at 1080p, or is it just adding a whole pile of sharpening to the shot? And then if you want to see the tiny one, the WVGA, that's the size of it in comparison to, that's it in the size comparison to a 1080p, so you can easily get like 4 of these into the frame. So a 1080 is 4 times this size, and if we were to scale this one up, it is an absolute disaster, but you can see what it looks like there. So yeah, a bit of a mess, and the line is still about, so you can see I could almost start counting the lines. In fact, if I were to go down to this bit, I could see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's kind of 6 lines going on there. If I go back to the 1080 one, it almost looks the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, what is going on here? Is GoPro cheating in some way, or is there a major issue with diagonal lines? But either way, I don't think I could really recommend the GoPro Hero 4. And especially when the Hero 3 Plus Black Edition, which is a lot cheaper, look at the smoothness of the lines there comparison to the GoPro Hero 4, both at 1080p. Have a little check of your own GoPros and see what you think. Let me know. Cheers, bye bye.